Hey everybody, welcome back to B&B Toys. Today we're going to take a look at I hope I'm saying it right, the Marvel's Katy? Katy or Katy? I think this is from the Shang-Chi movie, as anybody says it. I don't want to upset anybody. Anyways, this figure is awesome. The only reason I grabbed it, to be honest with you, is a Target exclusive on the shelf for $6.33, I think it was clearance. So better than paying $22 something. This figure comes with a lot of nice stuff that really got me interested. As I don't know what the heck this is. We might as well just start the articulation or the review here. I don't know what this is. It's different. It's unique. It's got 6 legs. It's got 2 sets of wings. There's 4 wings total, but it looks like 2 sets. I don't know if this is supposed to be some kind of dog creature through interplanetary dimension or what, but we have this creature, and it's got very beautiful metallic looking, or I should say light reflective coloring in its wings. It's actually really nice. I kind of wish the figure was that color. That would have looked really neat. So yeah, we have this, which is an amazing detail. It looks really good. The fur, the sculpt, even like the feathers in that up here. The feathers look really good, guys. Look at that. I think they did a good job on this for feathers. They need to make some other feathered figures then. So there's that guy. We're going to call him Muttley. So we'll put Muttley down. The other thing she comes with is she comes with one additional set of hands. 2 hands. We can focus on these here. Hands are nice. They're the clenched fists. So obviously she's going to be fighting in this movie. We will see. The other hands she comes with are holding, gripping hands, which are for the bow and that, but we'll get into that shortly. So here's her bow. This is really done well. I mean, it's plain, but it's plain in the fact that it's so plain that it looks just like what it should look like. You know what I'm saying? I think they did a good job. It's got the nice little ribs up there on top here, as you can see. Yeah, and then they did the arrows, but they did 2. They did one arrow is like you're shooting, and then they did the one arrow that could go into the sheath to hold the other arrows, which looks like this on the side here. You can sit the single arrow, or you could just go like this, because you usually put your bow in here, but I put the single arrow, and I did a couple shots. I think I messed this up. And then you put this inside of the backpack like this. As a matter of fact, I should talk about that. See how it's shaped like it? You just push it right through and it goes in there perfectly. This is something I don't know if they've done before, but I think that's really effective. And then it says put the single arrow here, but it's so loose that I feel like having these in here is a little better. And then either she can hold the single arrow or you can just put it right here so she's always ready for some action. So it looks nice. It gives a really nice visual effect behind the figure as well. I think it's cool. This backpack's got amazing detail while we're on it. It's really sharp, good quality. Very easily can be converted to another figure line. You could see a G.I. Joe guy having this or something, you know, blood painted a little black. It's Major Blood's got a bow all of a sudden. Yeah, looks good. Does what it needs to do. Like I said, this was a single arrow, and then there is the 3 arrows, I believe it is. Yep. And these are really nice. As far as the single arrow goes, it can fit in our hand. As you can see, that tip is a really nice tip. It's not just a normal little fake tip of color. Show it like that, or if you're risky, I think you could probably wedge it between these fingers, but either way, it doesn't look like a natural hold. I think you're supposed to go like this. Sorry, guys. Still working on the focus with my camera. Ugh. There you go. So this is kind of how she can hold it for like when she's doing the bow or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple pictures where I did it. You guys will have to wait to see that later. But while we're at it, let's start getting into the articulation on this figure. She's really nice hair sculpt here. Hasbro's been killing it with the hair sculpts lately for females and males. I like how she has a separate piece here. You can let it go like that, or you can just let it go back. It's just whatever you want it to be. Her head goes forward like that. Comes back a little further, but it's going to be a little hindered by the hair. That's fine. She does have a little bit of, excuse me, what do you want? May I speak to your manager kind of look. She rotates all the way around, of course, because she's on a peg, as you can kind of see up in there. So as far as her arms go, like always, they come up that high, and then you can return them around. So it can look like she's reaching for something, or if she wants to get a little dance going on. Her elbow comes in this far, which is nice, it's fine. It does fully rotate. There is no cut anywhere else except for that. She has a little bit of an arm showing out here, which I think is a cool feature. I don't know if I've seen that before, but her hand is the in and out, which is fine because she's using a bow, so that makes the most sense to use it that way or have it that way. The other one is an in and out, and again, that does make more sense as well for this figure. She doesn't have really much for articulation in the waist, but she comes back that far, excuse me, and she comes forward to that far. So she's got a nice range, but it's, I don't know, unless you're like putting her for like taking a sideways shot, like she's backwards taking a deep breath, I don't really see much use in it. She does fully articulate in the waist. This is two different pieces that are super, super soft. Very soft. As you can see, they even printed design on the pegs. This is all very, very soft, everything. Her elbows, her tiny little ankles, which I don't like at all. She's very, very troubling to get her to standing. So as far as her waist goes, her legs, she does have a cut in her leg, which is nice. She has full articulation in her leg, but unfortunately we won't be able to see that because she's behind this dress. Sorry, a little difficult to get this in here, but her leg does come all the way around. It's a perfect leg if you want to customize it. I want to pull this dress off her and see what the legs look like. That sounds a little weird, but it is a two-piece. It's a one-piece here and then the two-piece for the top torso part. So as far as her feet go, it's very hard to stand with these feet. I don't know if one's backward or one's the other way because these two look the same. I don't know what you guys think, but her foot rotates like this, or articulates like this. It comes backwards all the way, which has been really great. This range of motion is amazing. She's got a little bit of that turn, but it's gonna, that little twist right there, but it's gonna go to waist because you can't really do much with this figure. This is about as far as her leg comes out. Back up a little bit here. So if you're gonna go for like a nice action shot, which is what I was gonna go for, as you can see, these legs really get in the way a lot. There's not a whole lot you can do because she's literally almost cut off by her knee, which her real dress would have been up here and it would have been, you know, more pliable. You could have moved it around more. Yeah, again, like I said, I just got this figure because it was $6. There's parts in here I'm gonna use, but I don't really know why these figures shouldn't have been released yet. The movie's not out. They should put the figures out like a month or two before the movie, but with COVID, I know that messed stuff up and it seems like they like rush stuff, but I don't know, the figure's very plain. It looks like who it should look like, but it's a very, very plain head sculpt. It does what it needs to do. I don't know in the world who Aquafina is. All I know is Aquafina's a water, and she got her name from there. Is she a rapper? I have no clue, dude. I just know that I enjoy nice figures, and this is good for an Asian head sculpt. I mean, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't want to sound rude at all. But I think it looks good for the head sculpt if you use it for another figure. But this is so elaborate. The outfit is very nice. The color on here is very rich. They did a good job with the figure. They did a good job with the hair. I don't know. Maybe that's just how her face looks, and I don't want to upset her. Not like she'd see it with the, 20 people that watch my videos. But, yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. Again, if you guys watch my videos to the end, you got to deal with it. But I want to thank you guys for watching, as always. I will be making more Legends videos as I find them. I do want to find more of that wave that's out now, especially that Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. I would love to get that just to build that. But thank you guys for sitting through all my little videos here. You know, this takes me about a half an hour to 2 hours to get one video because I got to do the pictures and a lot of work and stuff. So I really appreciate your guys' 10 minutes of your time. But thank you for stopping by anyways. Have a good day. And we will see you next time on B&B Toys.